In the second episode, we get to see Simon's tragic backstory. His mother died while giving birth to him, but his cruel father was still celebrating for finally getting a son who would carry on his name. But his father's hopes vanished when Simon couldn't even speak properly as a child, and in anger he banishes him, labeling him as a failure who's unworthy to carry on the Hastings name. But when Lady Danbury learns that her best friend's son has been banished, she finds him and ensures his proper education. But even after making impressive progress, the Duke refuses to accept him. Back in the present, the Featherington girls have learned of Marina's situation because she is being confined to her room. Penelope and Eloise go on a mission to find out how pregnancy happens, but they are denied information at every turn, until Penelope finally goes to the source and asks Marina herself. Marina shares that she fell in love with a boy named George who went off to war. She tells Penelope that love caused her pregnancy, and she sends a letter to George with Penelope's help. Thanks to fake courtship with Simon, the next morning, Daphne has a line of suitors waiting to see her. But Anthony, who sees himself as a man of his word, shows up with Burbrook and kicks everyone out. He doesn't like that Daphne is courting the Duke because, as a longtime friend, he knows Simon isn't interested in marriage. At yet another party, Daphne and the Duke dance happily. Anthony pulls Simon aside, and they argue about his intentions. Burbrook enters the argument and is so smug that Simon can't hold his tongue anymore, and reveals how Burbrook got his black eye from Daphne's punch. Enraged, Anthony calls off the agreement and tells Burbrook to stay away from his sister. The next day, they are at a picnic when a Burbrook shows up again and threatens to spoil Daphne's reputation with rumors if they break the agreement. Anthony wanted to kill him, but Daphne realizes it is the entire family whose reputation is at stake, not just hers, and resolves to marry the creepy man. But Violet wasn't ready to allow someone to ruin her daughter's life. She invites Burbrook's mother over and gathers Burbrook's secrets. Burbrook had a child with one of his servants, and Violet and her maids started spreading this news. Once the Lady Whistledown writes about it, Burbrook is forced to leave the town, and Daphne is saved. She continues hanging with the Duke, but now their fake arrangements are bringing them closer. In the closing moments of the episode, we get another flashback where Simon visits his father on his deathbed. His father finally admits that he is proud of Simon's progress and that he is worthy of carrying on the Hastings line. But Simon tells him he only returned to make a vow. He tells the dying man that he will never marry and the Hastings line will end with him.